let's talk about corpus delicti. This legal concept or evidentiary concept is often misunderstood. And there are a couple of reasons for that. One is that it's Latin and it means the body of the crime. And some people confuse that with a physical body, like you killed someone and they can't find the body, so there's no corpus delicti. Forget that. That's not what it means, okay? But I'm only bringing it up because for whatever reason, and I guess it's because of the name, that seems to be going around. Several people seem to think that that's what it means. That's not what it means, okay? So what does it mean? Corpus delicti means proof that a crime has been committed. And I'm talking about proof aside from a confession. Even if the defendant says, I did it, I admit it, punish me, put me to death, do whatever you got to do, I committed the crime. That's not enough. Why? Because this concept, this evidentiary concept of corpus delicti says that the prosecution has to put in proof, aside from a confession, that a prohibited harm has occurred, for example, a death or something was stolen, building burned down, and a person's criminal act caused the harm. Okay? So a prohibited harm has occurred and a criminal act of someone caused that harm. Okay? All right. So, again, remember that the uncorroborated confession standing alone is not sufficient to convict someone, because the corpus delicti must be proven. The body of the crime, the fact that a crime was committed, must be proven aside from the confession. That doesn't mean you can't include the confession. That doesn't mean the confession can't be used and brought to the jury's attention. Absolutely. The confession is a valuable piece of evidence. It just has to be corroborated. There must be something in addition to the confession. That's what corpus delicti talks about. Okay? So it's really not that complicated. It's complicated in some ways because of the name, also because of the fact that it's an ancient legal principle that's kind of incorporated into the law without, you're not going to see it printed in a statute. It doesn't work that way. It's an underlying legal concept. So that's what corpus delicti means. I strongly encourage you to check out the diagram that I have included in this presentation, because I think it's excellent to show you graphically what corpus delicti means. I hope that clears it up.